This is Cassel from Creation Cassel. In this video, we will look at how to create word slats on any photo with a script in PaintShop Pro. First, you have to open the image you want to use. Don't worry, the actual image will not be touched as the script will work on a copy of it. In the script toolbar, find the Word Slats script and run it. The first prompt will tell you to choose a font for the text that you want cut out of the slats, and then after that you will run the script again. So the text tool now is automatically selected. I will find a font that I like. I'll use here Britannic Bold and run the script again as I was instructed. Now I can enter my text. Remember that every character on your text will become a separate slat. So if you have a very long text, you will have a lot of small slats, which might affect the overall look of your photo if there are too many cuts. I have four options to place the text. It could be placed on top, at the bottom, on the left or the right. However, remember that if you choose the text on the left or the right, the text will actually be sideways. I'll just use the bottom placement, which is the default. And I can determine how much space I want around each slat. So I'll go with the minimum of 15 pixels. You can see that the script is actually measuring the width of each letter, so the end result will be eye-pleasing. I can choose to have the corners of each slat left as square or round them. I'll just leave them square. And I don't necessarily need to have all those slats separate on different layers, so I'll just say no, I don't need to separate them, and I am done. And this is my end result. Now I can add a layer if I want. I can move that layer below and choose a color that I want. Maybe I'll want to have something pink, and I will flood fill that background layer to get something interesting. Other facts that I can create with these is, for example, again, I will select a font. I'll probably find something different. Maybe a kind of a standard one. And if I want to have my text on one side of the image and not on the other side, I can simply add some spaces. So if I do here, butterfly, and I will place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. Let's see how it will look. Let's place the text at the top this time. Again, I want to have small spacing. And this time I will choose to have rounded corners. And I guess I won't use the separate layers for the different slats. So I select no, and here I have my text is only on a few slats and not on the others. This could be useful if some parts of your picture are meaningful and you don't necessarily want to have letters cut out of them. Now let's look at something else that we can do. And again, let's start this script. And I think I will use the same font. Run the script again. And this time I will want to have my text more on the right side, but at the bottom. So I will add some spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll put spring. Again, I want it at the bottom. Small space around the slats. And I'll leave these corners square. And this time I will want to separate all the slats into individual layers. And you can see in the layer palette that each layer will become separate. So now that the script is done, you can tweak the individual layers to create something very unique. So let's start with the slat that is just after the word or before. So I will activate this slat, and let's create now an effect. Maybe I will reduce, I'll leave that at 0, and maybe I will reduce the brightness to -10. Okay, so now I will go left, adjust brightness, contrast, and this time I'll go -20. Next, same command but -30. So you will see that difference here. -40. -50. And we keep going. $70. We have only 3 left. $80. $90. And the first one is here at the bottom. And I will go with -100. And now I have a very different look. I could change the coloring by colorizing, changing the hue, changing the saturation, or simply applying a completely different effect, whether it's brush stroke or any other effect that you have available in PaintShop Pro. So that is now time for you to create your own unique and creative word slats with this script and PaintShop Pro. Enjoy!